Hello guys, Joe Lego Vlog back with another video, and today I'm going to be going over the LEGO Infinity Saga Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame Final Battle. This is set for ages 8 and up, 76192, 527 pieces and retails for $69.99 in the US. This set also contains 6 minifigures, 1 big fig, and 1 nano fig right over there. Going to be going through these figures bag order, so let's get right onto them. With our first figure, we have the Steve Rogers Avengers Endgame Captain America. Although the printing for the scales is a little bit too dark, you can kind of see it right there. The white is a little bit too faded a little bit, but it honestly looks pretty good to me. You can see he has Mjolnir there, which is still the same one that we've been getting since 2012, with the 2019 Avengers Endgame shield with the gray on the other side. And for some reason, my copy was a little bit fuzzy, but I know that's not for everyone, so I'm not going to really complain about that. The shield does kind of look pretty nice. And then no printing for the legs, which for some reason I just really wish that we could have gotten like dual molded where it was brown. You can see here we have the hair piece that was actually included in the set and with this face. This is the face that came with the 2020 wave of Avengers sets, and then you can see if we flip it around, he has that chin strap, and that's because it does come with the mask, so, or the helmet, so you can put it on like that. And for some reason, this kind of chin strap kind of look for Captain America does not bother me. I kind of prefer it for this Captain America. I think it looks pretty good. And yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Next, we have Iron Man. And this is the Mark 85 suit. And it is the same one that we got in 2019 with the Avengers Endgame Compound Battle. That was $100 and is retired. And this one is $70 and comes with more accessories than the other one did. So I'd say this is still a better, kind of way to get the Mark 85, and yeah, it is the same exact one. There's nothing really different. Some people thought it might have been different, but no, it's the same. We have this new, or not new, but a recent piece that was invented or made, so that way, kind of look like a stand for them, and it's like he's, blasting off like that, which is pretty cool. We also get that in pink, so that's nice. You can see just the regular legs there, the toe printing. He has the regular kind of standard face and then the HUD on the back, which is more accurate to how it was when you saw the inside of the helmet, so that's pretty cool. You can see he has the sleek and up hair piece there, and then if you take that off, it actually does come with the helmet as well, where you can actually flip it like that. I'm really happy that they use this helmet and not that awful 2021. And yeah, so I'd say this is pretty good. We do have his nano shield, which is pretty nice, and there's actually not a lot of air bubbles on this. Isn't really noticeable, and then I guess it's okay when it's facing the front. But yeah, pretty nice figure along with some pretty nice accessories, and it's also really fun to get a second one. Now we could talk about the figure, or pretty much the only reason why people really got this set was for the Big Fig Thanos. So yeah, this guy's a lot better. He's the complete opposite of the 2019 Avengers Endgame Thanos, which the other one was a huge letdown, well, this is a huge step up. And yeah, LEGO went for the head because you can actually take his head off and you can rotate it a complete 360, which is amazing. Great for stop motion and stuff like that. Yeah, the detailing on the torso is pretty nice. Honestly, I'm completely fine with it, and getting it in hand, it's not bad at all, and I love this guy a lot. Next, we have Thor, or post-Infinity War Thor, after the aftermath. And yeah, his hairpiece, the Lobo hairpiece in this color is great, and I think it's a perfect fit for Thor. The Stormbreaker is kind of disappointing, well, in my opinion, really disappointing. With no leg printing is kind of disappointing, but not that bad. I don't know, this figure's good, it delivers a lot, but it also kind of missed opportunities or just leave some blank spaces where they could have been filled with really cool things. Take everything off and stuff like that, you can see he does have an alternate face, and he does have the bad cape where it's just one hole, which if you try and put it on and don't kind of like forcefully flatten it down without kind of tearing it, it goes completely like that. And that was what happened when I first put this together, and that Mysterio when it came with his cape in that Lego Spider-Man set that we got for 2021, I believe. And yeah, so the hairpiece kind of weighs it down, but it looks a little weird. So yeah, disappointing Stormbreaker, not a good cape, and bland legs, so the figure's not bad, it's just not the best out of this set. Next, we have Scarlet Witch, or Wanda Maximoff. Now, this is a mixed figure, like Thor, because we don't have leg printing, which is okay for me, but I really wish we would have gotten a skirt piece like we did for the Captain America Civil War sets. And I don't like how the eyebrows are like really kind of faded in person, and it kind of just looks like she has a huge forehead. And then on the other side, she still has a weird smiling face. This always looks weird to me when I see it. I don't like it. And no angry face at all. When this is the only Scarlet Witch that we've gotten since 2016. Yeah, I really wish she could have got an angry expression. The torso printing's great. The legs are fine, but they would have been better if we got that kind of hang down skirt piece for the kind of jacket that she has. But I guess not. And what's even better is that we have inaccurate blast pack pieces. That's what I'm calling these. The superhero blast pieces, or the pack, whatever. They're inaccurate completely. They're supposed to be red, not pink, and we got a whole pack for the wrong color. I mean, it's cool to have them in pink, but it would have been better to have them in red. So yeah, you can see it's just a little brick there, that kind of, or the piece that holds her on there. It looks like she's kind of flying. And then I told you before, where you could see that, you know, that same piece just in that transparent pink there, which is okay. The figure is okay. The blast pieces are disappointing. But yeah, it's not that bad of a figure, and I still just like having Scarlet Witch, and this isn't a bad one to have in my collection. Going on to probably one of the best figures in the set is Black Panther. This looks beautiful. I love this Black Panther so much, and I feel like we never really got a good one ever since Civil War, but this one is amazing. It has a bunch of detail there. You can see the little vibranium kind of like sharp designs there, which looks nice, and then you can see the white eyes actually look pretty good. And then the little Darth Maul headpiece that's supposed to kind of look like, you know, the top of his mask, which looks good. And no leg printing, which I'm fine with. I don't think we really needed it. Maybe some kind of purple kind of design there, sharp design would have been nice. Maybe down the torso from here a little bit. But honestly, that's a nitpick for me. Even the back looks really nice too. They did a really good job with this, and I think it's a major step up from the really, really bad blue one that we got in 2017, I believe. Like, oh my gosh, this is just so much better. Not only in, you know, color, but in detail too. Next, we have a Chitauri minifigure, and this isn't that bad. I mean, it's just kind of like a, you know, throw in there villain. I mean, he comes with a little stud shooter blaster, which is fine. I'm not really disappointed by that or anything. The build that they had for the other one was fine. The stud shooter's not that bad, though, I guess. It is a playset anyway, so I can excuse it for having that in there. This is a pretty good Chitauri minifigure. This is probably one of the best ones that we got in all of the Chitauri designs. You can see the back printing is really nicely detailed there. It is still cut off. That would have made it probably the best. But it still looks pretty good, and it's kind of just there, but it's not bad. Just a quick little look at the Ant-Man nanofig that we have here. They do give you 2 of these, so in case you lose one, you get the other. Yeah, this is the back printing, no back printing, which I'm completely fine with. I really don't need it. But the front printing is actually pretty detailed for a nanofig. I actually really like it a lot. It actually captures pretty much everything about the Ant-Man nanofig, and I think they stepped up pretty good. They clearly already have a nanofig with the right helmet and everything, so I really wish that they could have gotten a minifig version of him. So taking a look at the actual Avengers compound here, we have a pretty small, scaled down version, not even scaled down, but just a smaller, more compact, but better version of the 2019 one that we got. So the first build that we're going to be taking a look at is the Fallen Avengers piece, where we just have this random Avengers symbol onto this kind of, I guess, part of the actual build that was supposed to, you know, fall off. And, you know, when Thanos was shooting his missiles down in the end of the endgame, to the compound, it got destroyed, and I guess the pieces were here, so this is a nice build. Can't really do anything, just move side to side, so if you wanted to have it that way, you can, or just up there, more kind of vertical, you can, and then you have some tan pieces here. Yeah, this is also just followed up by a bunch of G-slope pieces to kind of give it more design and kind of that rocky effect at the bottom, so it works, and then it kind of looks like, really does look like it was broken off here, which is nice. And also, this sticker piece is amazing. And the reason why it has these 2 holes here is because you are able to connect it into there, and that's why, you know, you don't really see much of the back off of here. It's not really supposed to. So yeah, that's pretty good, and I honestly like that it's like that. Next, we have this missile launcher where it has these two little stickers there, which are kind of annoying to put on, but this does follow the same build as the Avengers 2020 helicarrier, all the way down to, I think, the black kind of circle piece, because in the other one it's gray, this one it's black, and then, yeah, other than that, it's the same build. And this shoots pretty far and kind of fast and hard, like that was loud. And it's kind of not heavy, but just like, if you're shooting it at Thanos, then it's definitely gonna knock him down. So yeah, just kind of be careful, and it is very easy. I wish this was like gray or something and not red, but I mean, I guess that's too late to really fix now. And yeah, these two Techno pins are here because you're supposed to connect it on the other side of the actual compound. And that's why it has that nice, I'm putting it in now? No, there we go. It has that nice kind of sleek design here where it actually looks really nice, and it's supposed to be there, much, contrast to where this is just completely broken and stuff like that. So I actually really like that, and I think it makes the set look a lot more wide in scale, and it looks pretty good. Now for the remainder of the review until the final verdict, I will be removing these pieces so that way I can have more room when I move around the set. So taking a look at the exterior here, you can see we have some kind of like bent windows, which actually give it a nice look. And this is a very similar build to the 2019 one, where you can go like this, kind of have them flat out like that, but then there's a little gap between them. But I guess if you wanted to put a figure there, you can, a little bit more easier. Or if you wanted to close them in like that, it looks pretty nice too. The mostly white and the add-on of a little bit of blue and then the tan on the inside here actually looks pretty good, and it doesn't really look out of place because all the tan is pretty much, or the sand color is pretty much in the inside and not anywhere really outside, and it actually looks pretty well. Even the top too, it's pretty nice. You have the 1x3, I'm pretty sure that's what those are called, the little tile pieces there, which are nice on each side. Then you have this there, which I don't really know what that is, and then a little satellite, which looks pretty cool. And then you just have what looks to be like a little air vent or something like that, I don't know. But it just looks pretty cool. And then you have this nice sticker here that's supposed to be like a handprint, and unfortunately my door did have a little bit of scuff on there, and then you can see the little stud where you're supposed to open the door like that, and then when you go into the interior, you can actually walk inside, and it's just completely flat there. This is a jail cell for Thanos, and I think you can even fit a Chitauri minifigure. Of course, if you take out their weapons, because they are in jail, it can just lock them up like that. And it was very similar, or this build is very similar to the 2020 Avengers helicarrier jail cell, which you could put MODOK in. And then, yeah, just some pretty nice space here. And this is missing because I did do a take on this before, where I actually had the table here, which is supposed to have the nano gauntlet. So that's supposed to be in there. My mistake. There you go. You're supposed to have it in like that, which kind of limits more space, where this is a pretty big set. But you can kind of take this out, put figures around here, and then put it back. I think it is pretty good for space. And then even the second floor too, which is really nice. You have 1, 2, and 3 seats to put Lego figures, sit them down. We have a nice little coffee cup here. I have no idea if this is new, but this is my first time getting it. And then you have 2 silver mug pieces. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. You have a nice little plant there. I don't know if I already said that, but I really like this plant piece and the color. And then you have 2 guns here, which is cool. It's just nice to have those there, and this is my second time getting these guns in actual, like, 2, not just 1, so that's pretty cool. And then you can see here, right there you can see Captain Marvel. I'm pretty sure it's a new Captain Marvel that we're going to be getting in a set where it's Thanos' ship. And then the rocket that we did already get in the $150 Guardians of the Galaxy ship. But it's still, it looks pretty good. And I like that we have this here because this is a reference to the actual movie when Black Widow is actually sitting on a table and she's talking to them. So that's pretty cool. And yes, these are stickered pieces, and it actually is going to hold up the top part, the kind of, the top. And it actually does, it's pretty good, and it's actually a pretty smart idea, and I like that a lot. Then you can see if we just plop out, the little table from these jumper plates here, you can see we have the table here with a computer and that kind of holographic screen where it says calculating. Don't really know what that is, but you can see on here we have the nano gauntlet with the Infinity Stones being put in. And then on the other side there, which is nice. These are all stickers, unfortunately. But you can also see here we have a disappointing nano gauntlet because I wish there would have been like 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. They had room to put the Infinity Stones, even print them on there, to make this set a lot better and really worth $70. But no, they just didn't do it. this table's just kind of, I guess, another add-on to this thing, but it's not something that needs to be there, so you can just take it out and put figures there, which is nice. But yeah, it's just very easily put in and can take out, so that's nice. Our next build is the X-Con truck. This is like the time travel or the quantum realm van, where you can see we have the quantum portal there, where, you know, they in the movie they test out how it works and stuff like that. And then here there's a sticker where you have the little 2 ants and then the Ant-Man kind of logo there, which is nice. No license plate here, which I'm really happy that we didn't have to put stickers on there. So yeah, we also got more stickers on the side. Yay! And then we got stickers on the back too. And these are clear stickers, so of course they have a little bit of air bubbles there, which are very annoying, and I hate those. I don't know why they couldn't just print them brown or kind of color them brown, but you know, we also had to put it on the kind of long brick, so it's a little even worse and more difficult to put on. But yeah, we have these brown plates here, which can easily just be taken off there, and you can put a lot of figures, maybe 3, 4 there, which is nice. And then you can have the driver's seat be there, which is pretty cool. And then you can easily just put these plates back on. These are pretty big plates, and you don't have to use them for the truck. You can use them for a lot of other stuff and mocks and stuff like that, and I think that's pretty cool. Also, I can't be the only one that thinks this looks like a UPS truck. So $70 or $69.99 in the US for this set. You get 6 minifigs. One is brand new, the other one's brand new, and the other one's new. This one's also new, but not exclusive. This one is. That one is. That one is, and this one is too. So yeah, and then you get some new accessories. And then you get a pretty much a better build from something that we got last time, but was more money. And yeah, you also get a new figure. I think I already said that one. And then you also get a nano fig too, and another one. And then you get a pretty big build with a side build, which is a whole truck. So yeah, $70 is probably the best price that you can get for this set. I think it's pretty good. When you look at all the stuff you have, the price per part ratio, $70 for 527 pieces. It's not the best, because you also have to take into effect that there are some pretty big pieces in this set. You have not only this here, but you also have like the walls and stuff like that and all these window pieces. So yes, I do think that it is a good set. I think it's a really, really great play set. Not, specifically speaking of the play features, because there's not really that many, but there is many ideas and scenes that you can recreate from, the stuff that you get in this set. And I think that it is pretty good. And that means, yes, I do think that you should definitely get this set. $70 is probably the best price that you can get for this set. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications so that way you know when I post more awesome videos like this. I also do stop motion animation and speed builds of different sets. And, you can request and just, send me on my Instagram DMs of what you would like to see. And I will be doing a Overlord Dragon, it's sort of stop motion, Overlord against Lloyd, because someone actually did request that. I do have a really big project that I want to finish first, so I don't know if that'll be like the next video or anything. But I definitely will have the big project out first, and then I'll be doing like the Overlord Dragon and stuff like that. And yeah, I have a lot of ideas on the way, and especially with this set, but I don't want to hint at it too much. Probably already gave it away. Yep, great job. Thank you so much for watching. My Instagram will be in the description below, and it's also right here. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.